I think it's such an easy thing to steal. Like, if you're breaking a lock or unlocking a lock, it kind of looks the same unless you get up close and see what they're doing, you know. It
was a theft that happened right under the noses of two plainclothed Vancouver police officers in the Olympic Village on Tuesday. This video shows a man stealing a bike after claiming it belonged to him. This is the man who phoned police and took the footage. He says he is fed up with what he calls a number of thefts in the area.
I do see it happen quite a bit. Last week I caught a woman in my parkade actually trying to steal a bike. I happen to know what this guy was doing because I've caught 3 other people doing the exact same sort of technique where they use the seat post to break the lock.
It all went down in front of this bike rack on Tuesday afternoon. Vancouver Police confirmed that they were called to this area for a theft in progress, but when they arrived and met up with the 36-year-old man trying to remove the bike, he claimed to have lost his keys. Vancouver Police say they believed that his story checked out, and that's why they stood by while the bike was removed from the rack.
I just watched them say, okay, see you later, as he rode off laughing.
But after filming the exchange, he still felt like something wasn't quite right.
Wrote a little note, put a note on here saying, bike stolen, give me a call.
And I called the number, and Darren answers, and he's like, oh, so your bike did get stolen, because he said that he just forgot his keys. And so it's pretty much just like, oh, I forgot my keys. This is obviously my bike. And they're like, yeah, sure, and just help them take my bike.
Vancouver Police confirmed later that day they received a follow-up report from the actual owner of the bike who was able to prove ownership. The same 2 officers in the video were then able to recover that same bike and return it to its original owner.
20 minutes later, they called me up and they're like, oh, we have found ownership over this bike, can we meet up and can you try and prove it's yours? And they just brought me this bike lock that they cut off for this man, and I just put my key in it and it was just my bike. So
the VPD says in a statement to City News the apparent value of the bike, the lack of an obvious serial number, and the man's willingness to provide his identification all contributed to the confusion.
I think there should just be a bit more than just he said, she said type of a situation when it comes to owning something.
Police do recommend you register your bike to prevent thefts like this from happening. No charges have been laid in this case, and Thomas is just thankful to have his property back.
I just got this bike, so it's not my first instinct to just register it right away. And it's a good thing to do, and I'm going to do it.
In Vancouver, Andrea Macpherson, City News.
And this story came to us from a City News viewer. If you have a story idea, here's how you can get in touch with us. You can send us an email to vancouver@citynews.ca. You can give us a call, visit our website at citynews1130.com, or contact us over Twitter.